There's something pretty darn satisfying about doing the work, creating some habitat structure, and then having predictable deer movement just as you were planning and hoping to see. One of the best suggestions I can give someone that's thinking about making these changes is to come up with a plan, but be willing to experiment, try a few things, maybe go through some trial and error before you put in the time and effort and make it permanent. It's amazing what we learn the first few years we implement these structures. And sometimes we have to tweak it a little because the deer show us what they prefer. Deer will often relate to structure in a similar way that fish do. It provides cover and security and also food sources. And that predictability as they walk through gaps and around pinch points. I had to come up with a way to keep overspray from my herbicides from killing or setting back the grasses. So this is what I did. I've planted and frost seeded Northwoods Whitetails 360 Seclusion Blend along each side of the Miscanthus grass. Planted side before and after mowing, and frost seeded side before and after mowing. I've also been working on a Miscanthus grass pinch point in my large secluded destination plot as well. In the spring of 2020, I planted Northwoods HD plot screen to test out the pinch point. On my first hunt of 2020, the bucks were walking right around the HD screen, and it worked flawlessly. So after experiencing those great results, I started planning to make the pinch point permanent. In April of 2021, I only had enough rhizomes to complete half of the pinch point. This April, I was able to complete the Miscanthus grass rhizome pinch point and overseeded a couple of feet on each side with the Northwoods 360 Clover Chicory blend. Here's a photo of the completed pinch point after I finished planting my soybeans. The Miscanthus grass popped right up through the chicory clover. And here's a little footage showing last spring's planted Miscanthus grass and this year's planted Miscanthus grass, along with some rootstock rye that I overseeded. Some of my Miscanthus grass that borders my warm season grasses was burnt this spring, and seems to be about 8 to 10 inches ahead of where I didn't burn. If you're lucky enough to have some destination food sources and some medium-sized food plots, and you'd like to create a pinch point or a gap for more predictable deer movement, give these tips a try. Good luck and good habitat.